Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. Today we're going to talk about how to get free angle iron. And I recently got a bed frame off the curb. And I used my die grinder and I cut it all apart. The two large pieces of angle iron here are the side rails of a bed frame. They're 1.5 inches, 1.5 by 1.5 inches, 1/8 inch thick. This is $3 a foot at the Mega box store, and I have 12 feet. So it's $36 here of angle iron. These 4 pieces are 30 inches long. They're 1.25 inches by 1.25 inches by 1/8 inch. At $2.75 a foot, this is $27 worth of angle iron. All these pieces, if you go to Mega box store and buy the angle iron, it's going to cost you over $60. This bracket attaches the wheels to the frame. I'm just going to put these in my recycling bucket, and next time I go to the scrapyard, I'll take them in. This is a 40 grit flap wheel. I put this on my angle grinder, and that's what I use to grind off the rivets. Once the rivets are ground off, you just hammer it apart. Let's go to the welding table and take all these parts apart. Once you get your bed frame at home, you gotta grind off all these rivets, and then you just have straight angle iron. Once the head's been ground off, all you gotta do is lift up on the angle iron, and it should pop off. Next, I'll grind the head off of this rivet. Remove these 2 pieces. With the head of the rivet ground off, sometimes you need a little help from a hammer. And there's our first piece. The angle iron's been welded on here, and that's where the wheel goes for the bed frame. This I'll just discard. I'll put this into my metal recycling bucket, and I'll take it to the scrapyard when I get a chance. Next, we have to grind off these 2 rivets, and this piece of angle iron attaches to the headboard. Sometimes all you need is a center punch to drive those rivets out. And there you go. All these pieces came off from one end of 1/2 of a bed frame. So off camera, I'll flip this frame around and do basically the same. And then I have one more side to do. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of how to get free angle iron. I always look for bed frames on the curb. And another thing I look for is garage door openers. And some garage door openers have this style of beam. It's kind of like it's shaped like a T. And sometimes you get short pieces like this, or sometimes you get a 12-footer. So if you're new to welding, or you just need some angle iron, this is a great way to start. When I bought my welder many years ago, the first project I built was a welding cart. And this kind of angle iron is great for that. You could even salvage the wheels if they're in good enough shape. And when you're new in welding, sometimes your welding doesn't turn out the best. It doesn't matter on this because it didn't cost anything. You can always cut it off and re-weld it. I hope you enjoyed today's video of how to get free angle iron off the curb. Once your family and friends know you're into welding and that you can use old bed frames, you'd be surprised how many they give you. This is MKE Gadgets. Thanks for viewing. Please share this with your friends. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.